Hello, today we are going to talk about Islam religions. My group is formed by Angélica Utra, Noemi Martinez, Oneidi Soto, Elizabeth Elizabeth, and me, Auri Palmer. So, Islam religions is one of the largest religions in the world, over 1 billion followers. It is a monotheistic faith based on revelation received by the Prophet Muhammad in 7th century Saudi Arabia. The Arabic word Islam means submission, reflecting the faith-centered tenet of submitting to the will of good. Followers of Islam are called Muslim according to Islamic tradition. The angel Gabriel appeared to the Prophet over the course of 20 years, revealing to him many messages from God. Muslims recognize some early Judeo-Christian prophets, including Moses and Jesus, as messengers or the saint to God. But in Islam, Muhammad is the last and greatest of the prophets, whose revelation alone are pure and uncorrupted.
Okay, hello. My name is Elizabeth Aristizabal, and I'm going to I'm going to continue with the history of Islam. But actually, I'm going to talk about the origin, according to the secular history, and also the origin of Islam according to Islam. So let's start with the origin of Islam according to the secular history. Okay, the religion Islam can be traced back to 7th century in Saudi Arabia by the Prophet Muhammad. Muhammad, which was born on 517 and died in 632 AD, introduced the Islam in 610. Right? After experiencing what he called an angelic visitation. The Prophet Muhammad dictated the Quran, right? Which is considered the holy book, which talks about or has the words of Allah, which is his God, right? Now, I'm going to talk about the origin of Islam according to Islam. It is similar, but they have some difference. For example, for them, the Islam didn't begin with the Prophet Muhammad, but it was originally long before. For example, they had or they believed in other prophets like Abraham, Moses, Jesus, but for them the Prophet Muhammad is the greatest prophet, and because he was the one that dictated the Quran, right? So the Quran was dictated by Muhammad, but according to the Quran, that testifies of itself that that it was given by God through the angel Gabriel, right, to Muhammad. So for Islam, the religion didn't begin with Muhammad, but Muhammad dictated the Quran by the revelation of this angel, but actually it was by his God Allah. So that is the origin of Islam, and that's it. Thank you very much.
Now I'm going to talk about Islamic rituals and practice. The religious practice and ritual of Islamic are relatively a few in number but great in importance. Therefore, the Islamic religion has five pillars that are five practices regarded by all sects in the Islamic religion as essential. The five pillars are five obligations that every Muslim must satisfy in order to live a good and responsible life according to the Muslim faith. The five pillars are: the first one is called Shahada. It is a brief prayer proclaiming the oneness of God and the Muslim faith. The second pillar is called Salah. It's required that Muslims pray 5 times in a day. Toward Mecca, and in this pillar Muslims have to make different positions. The third pillar is called Zakah. It expects that Islam gives to the poor and sick, although this pillar is not regulated by the government. The fourth pillar is called Sawm. It's required that Muslims fast during the month of Ramadan, and Ramadan is the 9th month of the Islamic calendar. In this pillar, food and drink are not allowed. The fifth pillar is called Hajj. In this pillar, some people have to make pilgrimage, and this pillar is an obligation only for those people that are physically and financially able to do the pilgrimage. Also, the Islamic religion have two important rituals. The first one is the birth rite. In this rite, the Islamic gives the welcome to the new babies, saying the following word: God is great. There is not God but Allah. Muhammad is the messenger of Allah, come to pray. Through this word, the Islamic religion gives the welcome to the new babies because for those people it's important that the new babies hear those words in order to be part of the Islamic culture. The second rite is the wedding rite. In this, as we know, every culture has different celebrations during the wedding. Islamic culture and religion is not an exception. They have two important aspects that they have to follow in order to be properly married. The first one is the religious ceremony, and the second is the legal requirement of the law in the land. To conclude, the Islamic religion is a combination of verbal saying, internal feeling, and physical action.
My name is Oneidi Soto, and I'm going to talk about Muslims' beliefs. Well, Muslims believe in one unique, incomparable God, means Allah. He has no son nor partner, and he is the only one with the right to be venerated. He is the true God, and other deities are false. The word Allah means God, the one and only true God who created the whole universe. Believe in Allah means not only to believe in Allah's existence, but also to believe in Allah's attributions and to obey all the Allah's commands. Muslims believe that human beings are not created in the image of Allah. Muslims believe that any individual can directly supplicate or pray for Allah or ask for anything he or she wants. There is something interesting is that Muslims believe in angels. They believe in the existence of angels and that they are honored creatures. The angels worship God alone. They obeyed him, they acted only by his command. Among these angels is Gabriel, for example. Muslims believe in God's revealed books. Among these books is the Quran, which God revealed to the Prophet Muhammad. They also believe in the prophets and messengers of God. Muslims believe in the prophets and the messengers of Allah, starting with Adam, Isaac, Jacob, Jesus, Abraham, Noah. But God's final message to man, a reconfirmation of the eternal message, was revealed to the Prophet Muhammad. Muslims believe that Muhammad is the last prophet sent by God. Also, they believe in the Day of the Judgment. This is also known as the Day of the Resurrection, when all people will be resurrected for God's judgment according to their beliefs and deeds. Muslims believe in Al-Qadar, which is divine predestination, but this belief in divine predestination does not mean that human beings do not have free will. Rather, Muslims believe that God has given human beings free will. This means that they can choose right or wrong, and that they are responsible for their choices. Okay, this belief in divine predestination include four things. The first one, God knows everything. He knows what has happened and what will happen. The second, God has recorded all that has happened and all that will happen. The third one, whatever God wills to happen, happens. And whatever He wills not to happen does not happen. And the fourth, God is the creator of everything. Well, that's it about Muslims' belief.
Hello, everybody. I will talk about Islam symbols. There are no official religious Islam symbols, but several symbols have a special place in Islam. The first symbol is the green color. It is said in the Quran, Surah 18:31, that those who inhabit paradise will wear fine silk garments of green. Now the color green has been associated with Islam, never officially for a long time. The white color. Many Muslims wear white for Friday prayers. The black color. Black is a symbol of mourning in many cultures around the world, but in Islam it symbolizes modesty. Red, although not particularly significant for Muslims, is common on the flags of Muslim countries. The Star and Crescent. The Star and Crescent is actually the best known symbol for Islam. It adorns the top of Muslim mosques and feature quite prominently as the major element in many Islamic flags, as in the national flags of Turkey and Pakistan. There is the photo of Star and Crescent. Allah in Arabic. The words Allah in Arabic script or character can be regarded as visually representing Islam as a symbol. Rub el-Hizb. In Arabic, Rub stands for quarter or 1/4, while the meaning of Hizb is a party or a group. It is used in Arabic calligraphy to mark chapters and appears in the Quran at the end of passages. Thank you very much.